In today's Money Watch, at least 25,000 dock workers at East and Gulf Coast ports could walk off the job next week, impacting nearly half of the country's imports and possibly sending prices higher for consumers. Negotiations between the workers' union and the employers face a Tuesday deadline. Nancy Chen shows us how the ripple effect could affect what you buy in the stores.
Well, we're stacked to the brim, produce all the way up to our ceiling to make sure we have what we need. I've never seen it like this.
Anthony Serafino is running out of space at his company's global distribution center in New Jersey.
If there's a strike happens, what happens immediately in this facility?
So we are stockpiled with some inventory for a few days, hopefully a few weeks.
It's one of the many preemptive measures his business and others are taking to prepare for a potential walkout.
Day one of the strike, the supermarket shelves will be filled. But if the strike lingers on, we could see a position where we start to see empty shelves, and that's every retailer's nightmare.
Dock workers from Boston to Houston and 14 ports total along the East and Gulf Coast could be walking off the job in the union's first strike since 1977. The sticking points? Right now, workers make between $20 and $39 per hour. According to a source familiar with the negotiations, the union wants annual raises of $5 an hour, while management has countered with half that. The union is also fighting the increasing use of automation, which they say could take away jobs.
What will the impact be on consumers?
We could see price increases to offset the supply chain cost increases. Also, I think we could see longer delivery times.
Can even one day make such a huge difference?
One day, not so much, especially with some of the preemptive measures that have been taken in a week, several weeks, in fact. That's where we really see the ripple effect.
That's especially true for items like produce.
I always say our stuff does not get better with age. It's not wine. It gets worse. So there's only so much inventory you can stack.
Now, the White House does have some authority to step in and pause this strike or potential strike. A Biden administration official tells CBS News the Department of Labor is monitoring the situation and has been in touch with both sides, but there are no plans to get involved with the negotiations at this time.
All right, Nancy, so the holidays are coming up. How should shoppers prepare for this potential strike?
Yeah, this is not something you need to run out for and start stockpiling items. A lot of the holiday merchandise is already in store warehouses right now. Okay. But the supply chain expert we spoke to said if the strike happens and it goes on for a few weeks, that's when there could be an impact. So maybe just be a little vigilant in ordering items early if there's something specific you want to get.
Another reason to start early, Nancy.
I try to start early every year, never do. Another reason.
There's always next year.
Yeah. Now you must.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nancy.